Hello YouTuber subscribers, friend. Welcome to my channel. I don't know what's going on with this car. When we went hiking the other day, it's pretty far distance from where I live. It takes about an hour, 25 minutes to get over there. Pretty far. When we got there, the car smelled like burnt brakes. I didn't know what was going on, and then I saw smoke coming out from under my hood, so I popped the hood. And I had the alternator was smoking. Smoke was coming out of that alternator like crazy. I've never ever in my life ever experienced that ever, and I've owned a lot of vehicles. I've never once ever had a alternator smoke on me or anything. It smelled like burnt brake dust. So I dumped a bottle of water, poured it all down in there while it was running, and the smoke went away. And my wife was like, "Oh, what are we gonna do?" Because we're so far from home. And I was like, screw it. I'll deal with it after we get done hiking. Because I had shut off the car and waited 10 minutes and started back up, and it started back up, and it was like making a whining noise that you could hear through the radio, like whee! And then this sound, it sounded like an old power steering pump going out. That's what it sounded like. But when you turn the AC on, and it would stop making the noise. But I've been letting it run here for a while to see if it's gonna smoke, but there's no smoke, nothing going on. Car runs fine, runs perfect. I'm gonna take this off, and I'm gonna squirt some degreaser down in there, and I'm gonna spray it with the water hose. That's why I got it parked here. But I don't know about this car, man. I really am not liking this car anymore. I mean, it's roomy and everything. It gets pretty good gas mileage, but it just seems like I'm always fixing stuff on this thing. All right, let me shut it off and take this thing off so I can get down that alternator better. When my son and I were hiking, my wife called me. She was getting hungry. She wanted to get something to eat, so I told her to take the van. And she drove the van to in and out, and she said that the light came on, battery light came on, but I have yet to see the battery light come on. Even when we got done hiking, we drove all the way back home. We went to the mall for a little bit, and then we came home. The car's been running fine, other than it was smoking really bad. But yeah, there's no battery lights on or whatever. No, not even that, making that power steering noise or anything. I mean, it would make it like just sitting still. You wouldn't have to turn it, but I don't know. This is a weird van, man. I'll tell you, it's extremely hard keeping this van clean. Look how filthy it is. So I sprayed some degreaser right down in that alternator. I mean, I wouldn't recommend anybody else doing this, but I just don't care about this car anymore. I'm trying to see here how hard it would be to take out this alternator. So I think I'm going to need a new alternator, because smoky alternator is not a sign of a good old working alternator. But it doesn't look like it'd be too hard. So I don't know where it would come out from, because this is yeah, I don't know how this would come out. There's no room to pull a whole alternator out of here. I wonder if you'd have to jack the motor up, because I can't find any videos on YouTube showing how to do this. I don't know, you have to take the freaking radiator fan out, everything. I don't know. I'm really not liking this van anymore. Anyways, it's been soaking in there for a while, the degreaser. I'm going to spray with some water, wash it all down really good, and see if it starts up. But it smells like burnt brakes around here. See, I would not recommend anybody trying this, but I figure when you're off-roading and you hit a puddle, or if you're driving down the road and you're driving in monsoon flooding, oh, I'll get my camera away. That this might happen once in a while, but still running. I'm surprised. Hear that sound? I definitely think the alternator's going out. Let's go take it for a test drive to see what happens. Oh, every time I give it gas, the sound stops. Turn the AC on. It is freaking hot, man. Let's see what the temperature is. 79 degrees, but it feels hotter than 79 degrees. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend anybody watching this video recommend you wetting your alternator down like I did, but it smelled like burnt brakes so bad that I wanted to spray it and see if I could wash off any whatever is burning in there. I wonder if I could wash it off, but there's no dash lights come on or anything. The only thing I like about this van, other than it is roomy, is that I've never had a vehicle that I tormented or tortured like I'm doing with this van. I mean, it is still leaking oil. Like once a month, you got to put like a half a quart of oil in. Runs and drives fine. AC nice, ice cold. Like I said, no dash. I've been driving for like, I don't know, 10 minutes. The noise went away. I don't smell anything. I don't know. This is a really weird car, man. I've never had an alternator do something like that, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to replace an alternator. Alright, let's go see if it's smoking. I've been driving around for like 10 minutes. Been sitting here idling for a couple minutes. Let's go see. Alright, no dash lights or anything. I've been trying to get the dash lights to come on because my wife's like, the dash lights came on her when she was driving it yesterday. But we don't really drive this van that much. Let's go see. No, it's not smoking. It smells like burnt brakes, definitely. But it is not my brakes though. The car runs fine, other than this thing was smoking really bad. I mean, it smoked when we went to the state park to go hiking, and then we spent, I don't know, 6 hours at the park, and then when we left, we drove all the way back home and then drove around for a little bit, and then came home and I parked and opened the hood, and this thing was just bellowing out black, dark smoke coming out of those fins right there. So I know it's the alternator. I just don't know what's causing the alternator to smoke. I don't know if that oil leak that I have, which is a very slow oil leak. Like I said, I checked it yesterday, it was still full. And it's like once a month I got to put like a half a quart of oil in it. But yeah, I had a problem with the, before I talked about the heater didn't work, and a lot of people tell me you need to flush out the heater. And I looked at this, and this always shows full right here. So I checked the radiator cap, and that sucker, man, I put about a gallon of water in there, and ever since then my heater works perfectly, man. As soon as you turn the heater on, it comes nice and hot. It used to run warm. I don't know why I never thought about it. I don't know, for some reason I've been just brain dead on this car. But I don't know, I think just getting to the age where I just don't really care for working on cars anymore. But yeah, I don't see any smoke. I drove this pretty good with the AC on high. But it definitely smells like it's burnt. But yeah, I would, like I said, if you watch this video, you see me like, oh my god, I can't believe he's flushing that thing out with the water hose. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that anybody do that. I don't care about this car, and I really don't care about it now that I have to take an alternator out and put a new one in. I haven't even checked the prices on a new alternator, and like I said, this was easy to come out, but how to get that alternator out of there is I don't have the slightest clue, because there's no room to pull it out this way. And I don't see anything underneath. It's like you would have to take the front end off to get this sucker out. I don't even know. I can't find any videos on YouTube anywhere showing me. I'm gonna have to go back and continue to research, but until then, I'm just gonna drive it like I stole it. Anybody's got any ideas, let me know. If anybody else could know if somebody who has a video on YouTube, send me the link. I'd appreciate it. But I gotta go in and see how much an alternator even costs for this thing. You see, it's got a 3.5 liter engine in it. It smells, but it doesn't smell as bad as it did when we went to the state park. I mean, it was just, you open this hood and just smoke was just coming out. My wife thought the thing was gonna catch on fire. But yeah, I don't know if it'll make it through this summer. Anyways, let me go see what a price costs for an alternator. Oh man, I got the hiccups today. $109.99 is a $35 cord charge. Huh. Well, I I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to replace that. But if anybody out there knows why it would be smoking, or has a video link to somebody who has a Kia Sedona and they're showing how to take off an alternator, I'd appreciate if you could send me the link, because I've been trying to figure out how to do it without having to pull out the front end and the whole radiator and all that. But leave me a comment below if you know. And thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, because it don't cost anything. It's for free, and I'm gone. You get down, Jerry.